Hello, my name is Khurram. I'm Immigration Principal Solicitor KQ Solicitors Luton. In this video, I am going to tell you something about the point-based system, skilled worker dependents, how they can come to join their skilled worker partner or how they can come with them. So first requirement in dependent category, who can come in dependent category? So if your partner has a skilled worker visa already, and whether he is traveling in UK or he's already in UK and you want to join him in UK, so the people who can join as a dependent, they are either they can be a partner. Partner means if someone is living together for last 2 years, civil partner, and also the spouse. So it means if you are married with that person, so you can join. Same thing, children under 18 years of age, they can also come with their skilled worker parent, or they can join them in UK if the skilled worker is already in the United Kingdom. So the document what you need to require, what you need to provide is obviously the proof of relationship. So if you are spouse, you need to provide the marriage certificate that marriage is recognized in UK. If you are applying on the basis of your like you have a relationship and you want to apply, then you need to provide evidence that you've been in relationship for the last 2 years and you are living together and you have every intention to live together in future as well. And if you're a child also, you need to provide evidence. It can be birth certificates, and also it's a good idea to provide birth certificates of both parents. So this is the requirement of evidentiary value or evidence for a relationship. Also the requirements what you need to provide is for if you are applying as a partner, whether spouse or in a partner in a durable relationship, you need to provide evidence of that you have a maintenance fund. So it is something which Home Office want to see. You need to provide evidence that you have access to some fund for the last 28 days, and that fund is £285 is for the partner, and if there's a child, then there's £350 for first child and £200 for additional child, and this is in addition to £1,270 which the skilled worker need to show. So if he's coming together with you as a family unit, then skilled worker, he need to show that he has access to £1,270, and spouse need to show £285. Then for first child 315, for additional child £200. So altogether they need to show. The exception is if the employer who has given job, if they can certify that they can provide maintenance and they can cover the cost for the first month, then you don't need to provide this evidence of maintenance. So the good thing is for the dependent here that they don't need to provide English language test. So yes, so the skilled worker, while he need to provide his English language test, B1 requirement, but here for the skilled worker partner, you do not need to provide any English language test. You don't need to provide your proficiency in the English language. So just like spouse visa, if you're married with British national, you need to provide A1. But here you don't need to provide anything about the English language requirement. But in some circumstances, if your skilled worker partner, if he's required to have the police report, so in some jobs you need to provide the police certificate. So if skilled worker is required to provide the police report or police check, say for example in case of care worker, then you do need to provide police report as well. It means you have clear police record in your country or any country where you have lived for more than 12 months in the last 10 years. For children, any child who is over 16 years of age, then they need to provide some additional evidence. As far as I'm concerned, it's just like not only with the proof of relationship, but some other requirement. That is, the child need to show that he's still living with parents, unless if he's in boarding school for education, that can be applied and that can be provided as an exception. But generally, child need to show that he's still living with you, financially dependent on parents, on you, the skilled worker, and not living an independent life. Independent life is when the child is living some other place, or if he has already created his own family. So that need to show. And for this one, you need to provide additional evidence. And for this additional evidence, his child need to show that proof that he is living in the same address. That can be proof from the doctor, it can be from pharmacy, it can be from school, letters, anything. Just need to show that child is living at same address. So you need to provide 3-4 different evidence from different sources. One can be from bank if the bank account is up in the child's name, or from school, or from educational institution, and from doctor. So all this evidence child need to provide that show that he's living with you and he's not leading an independent life. Now there is an application fees. So application fees from abroad, when you apply, it is if you are coming for up to 3 years, it's £625, and for the 5 years is £1,235. And if your job is the main skilled worker, if the job is in the shortage occupation list, this is a list which the UK has created for the occupation which required in the United Kingdom, say for example carer, or now they've included some construction workers there in that list as well. So in that case the application fee is slightly less. So whether you apply for 3 years or 5 years doesn't matter. The application fee is £479. It's for shortage list. So if you're coming for 3 years, and £943 if you're coming for 5 years. So that's as compared to £625 for normal applications when the job is not in shortage occupation list. £625 for 3 years and £1,235 for 5 years. Again, what job can they do? Dependents, what they can do. So dependent, obviously as a dependent you are allowed to do study in UK, you can do study and you can also work. So you're allowed to do job here in UK and you are allowed to do full-time job. So there's no restriction, but obviously you cannot claim public benefits. Just like your main partner, skilled worker, he cannot claim benefit, you cannot claim any benefit in United Kingdom as well. You need to wait for settlement. So after 5 years continuous residence in the United Kingdom, you are eligible to apply for settlement, subject to fulfilling few requirements. And also once you are settled, then you can apply for benefit, and after settlement you need to wait 12 months and then you can apply for British citizenship as well. While you are here in the United Kingdom, you can switch to another visa as well, but only if your partner is switching to another visa category. So your visa is in line with your partner, the main skilled worker, and the visa, even if you will get it, that will be the same length what your partner has got it. So these are the basic requirements for skilled worker dependent. I hope you find this video useful, and if you need any further information, please contact info@kqsolicitors.com or WhatsApp me 07853844688. Thank you so much.